In Under the Waves, we play as Stan. He's a professional diver in the North Sea. The problem is we're struggling to overcome a life-changing loss that has occurred, which I'm sure we're going to learn about very quickly. And we're in this extended underwater mission, so it's kind of tough to deal with that. We have to deal with that in our own solitude, essentially. On top of that, we start to experience strange events, and apparently we'll have to make the most significant choice of our lives in Under the Waves. This is a game made by Parallel Studio and published by Quantic Dream. You might be familiar with Quantic Dream, but this is their publishing division. This is sponsored by Quantic Dream, so thank you very much for that. I'm really eager to check this out. This is also available on Epic Games Store, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and of course on Steam. And you can check this out in the link in the description. This is going to be a heavy narrative, story-rich game. And so I'm just going to play the beginning here. I don't want to get too far into spoiler territory, but if you're trying to analyze whether this game is for you or not, then this will probably serve that purpose. When we choose a save file for a new game, we can pick either of these, but the sticker that's there is actually going to be visible on our diving suit. A cool little touch there. We'll go with the Sea Squadron Club. And let's see what this is all about. There is going to be some light puzzles. There's some light crafting, to my understanding. So we'll see how much of that we get into today. 3 types of people: the living, the dead, and those who are at sea.
Base to Capsule 12. Capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan?
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Ah, there he is.
Why, if I'd known the big man himself was running my orientation, I'd have put a tie on.
Ah, there's gratitude for you. The finest in unitrench deep sea fashion, and he talks about dressing up.
How you doing, old man?
Old indeed, but fine. Glad to have you back.
Yeah, well, you're probably the only one. Let's just get this suit calibrated, okay? Drowning on my first day would be embarrassing.
I mean, the headlines alone. Oxygen and seals were signed off by the prep team.
Well, great. My compliments to the tailor.
Not just any suit, Dad. Packed to the gills with cutting-edge technology.
Uh-huh. Just means there's more that can go wrong.
Forget about it, you'll be fine. All right, last thing, helmet and mic check.
Check. This thing on.
That'll do it. So how about it, lad? Ready to head back into the blue?
You have no idea. Okay. All right. Just like in training. Nice and easy.
That's the spirit. Don't forget, keep an eye on your oxygen. Try not to overextend the seals.
I always love starting these kind of games. You have no clue where they're going to take you.
All right, the mini-sub should be all set up by now. Should be a big door right in front of you. Head through there. That's the garage bunker.
I'm also, I'm a huge fan.
Falling off a log.
Huge fan of underwater games. I'm not a big fan of being deep in water myself, but in a game, it's always very intriguing of what you can do down here. We do have a HUD. Oh, okay. So we can close that if we want. I guess that's our oxygen on the left, so let's not waste too much time.
Well, hello there, lads. It's been a while.
Oh, this is cool. Okay. I'll try not to run out of oxygen in the first 3 minutes. It's such a cool vibe, like. Oh, the crab, that's sick. Okay, oxygen's lower than I would like, that's for sure.
Looks like a lift.
And whatever that is. Stanley Murray, personal information. Message from Unitrench HR to Timothy Graham. That's, I guess, the guy we're talking to. Your recent request has been approved, although I'm still not sure where this has come from. This guy, Stan Murray, that's us, is now under your supervision as an offshore operator. Then we have logbook instructions. As an offshore maintenance operative, you're an essential part of the Unitrench family. Your well-being is our priority. Yeah, sure it is. Through extensive research, we found keeping a record of life helps maintain a steady emotional baseline, meaning you feel better, live better, and work better. Please find attached Unitrench Notepad TM for your daily logs. Remember, the more personal the entry, the stronger your mental fortitude. Welcome aboard. Logs are subject to international maritime law and sole property of Unitrench Inc. Entries may be used for research and monitoring purposes. Love that. Very curious to see what that's all about. Okay, so there is some crafting, like I mentioned.
You must have used something like this to get all my stuff down. Better not have broken anything.
And if you're familiar with me and this channel, anything that's not nailed down is coming with.
Shiny.
It's a hoarder's dream right now.
It's darker in here than it is out there.
Well, that's not right. Looks like something tripped up the fuses. Been a while since anyone's been down there. Hang on a moment, I've got maintenance on the other line. There, lad. You're going to need to power up the place manually, so head on through to the generator room.
Fairly sure
Okay, we
I
can
didn't
scan the
tick
environment.
engineer on my application form.
Lucky for you, Unitrench had the lowest common denominator in mind when designing our facilities. There's a couple of Jennies in here with big old startup levers. Find, hold, voila, instant power.
Whatever. But if this goes wrong, I'm not paying for it.
Okay, I'm kind of concerned about my oxygen here.
Okay, done. We have power.
This'll work.
How big is this place?
Big. It's the hub for a load of the systems in these parts. The garage itself is another part of the facility. See that door beneath the fans?
Okay, all right.
Cool.
We're doing this.
Remember, you can adjust your depth as well as your direction. That suit's pretty hardy, so don't worry about poking any holes in it. Believe me, the pencil necks put it through more stress than you ever will.
Okay, so the only thing we
Okay,
didn't do there is boost, but that's pretty natural
Another
feeling.
door.
Hang on there a moment. Time for what the boys in HR call a learning opportunity.
Take
Sure.
oxygen stick, yes please.
Have a look over there.
Oh yeah. Oxygen sticks.
2 steps
Ayo.
ahead, as usual.
Okay,
I
so
forgot
there's a
they
bunch of
integrated
them.
them into the training.
Pretty impressive stuff, Tim. In-suit oxygen resupply.
You have no idea.
Oh, it refills
how-
us
don't
full.
leaving that empty case just lying around, though. Unitrench are committed to a minimum impact operation. Also, you never know, might come in handy.
That's actually a great idea. So you use the stick and then you can grab the leftover tube for plastic. They're one of the deadliest signs of our passage. plastic that is. Whether it's turtles getting stuck in can holder rings or seals choking to death on bottle tops, every piece of the stuff is a potential killer. It's thought that somewhere between 75 and 200 million tons of plastic is out there in the oceans. Emma said that's almost 25,000 billion microplastic particles. I didn't even know numbers that big existed. Can't even imagine the damage that much plastic is doing in the seas. We also have this here. I guess this is our current objectives. Find moon. That's our transport sub.
Job's a good one. Head on through to the garage.
Getting a little claustrophobic in here.
Wait.
There's the boost.
Are you telling me they haven't put the wallpaper up? Oh, Stan, it's lovely. Clouds and little birds. Soothing.
Very fun.
And there she is, the moon. Pride of the Unitrench fleet.
Hey, now
Really?
we're talking.
No, she's a piece of junk. Good enough for the likes of you.
Really helps the crushing anxiety, old man.
I'm joking. She's a solid piece of kit. Now you're a fully qualified Unitrench service diver. We spared no expense.
So this is our employment agreement here. Let's see if anything stands out. By signing the attached documentation, the above named agrees to perform any and all tasks as mandated by the assigned Unitrench supervisor or by any member of the Unitrench Offshore Advisory Board. The above named waives any and all rights to enter into legal proceedings against the company on the basis of workload, work hours, pre-existing medical conditions encountered during the period of employment, injury, death, industrial negligence, or termination. Company reserves the right to alter the rate and method of remuneration, that's payment, within a notice period of 1 hour. Should the above named fail to adhere to these conditions, the company reserves the right to terminate employment of the above named without notice and to engage in any and all relevant legal actions as deemed pursuant to the circumstances of the above named failure to comply. Any discussion with other personnel or external parties related or adjacent to the forming of a labor union or collective bargaining unit will also lead to termination without notice. That's a giant red flag.
We thought she might come in handy. You'll have to decouple those clamps first, obviously. A couple of buttons on each side there. You know the drill.
Okay, so it's saying, oh, that's cool, yeah. You have to be on foot.
First lock release. Looks like she's all fueled up. You were a diver once upon a time.
I'm just gonna see if there's anything else.
Was that here or?
Oh no. This is the training ground for kiddies. I used to work in the real deep, way down at the original site. Count yourself lucky we don't need you down there, lad. I mean it.
The navigating, if you're familiar with Dead Space, feels very much like that when you go into those anti-gravity sections. That's immediately what it feels like. As a comparison. Now this is either going to be it's going to either save my life or this is going to kill me.
Go ahead and climb on board now.
But I feel like it's not going to be anything in between. And if you're familiar with the recent news situation that happened regarding a certain submarine, this is giving me a little bit of extra concern.
All right. Just like in training. Primary motor on. Check flaps and rudder. Spinning up rotors.
Impressive.
Ha! Not just a pretty face.
Think of it like swimming, but faster. And with a higher insurance premium if you smack yourself into something.
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
All right, door should have unlocked. Off you go.
Okay.
doors working as intended, I see. The wonders of automation.
Cave. I was kind of expecting a big
Okay, so we
reveal
can
there, Tim.
strafe. That's cool.
It's all about timing, dear boy. You'll see.
Oh, we can go
Lots
first
of life.
person. That's neat.
Even
I
down
like
here.
that.
Now, let's get you out of this cave, and we'll see about getting you to your new home.
Oh, cool. There's this too. Wait, so there's other
There she is.
Told you it was
things
about
down
the
there.
timing. She can be a beauty, that's for sure. All right, quite enough of that. Off you go. You need to reach the life module. That's the tub you'll be calling home for the next few weeks. You can use the sonar system to highlight your position. Should make getting lost a little harder.
I see it. Heading there now.
I do see that, but I also see something blinking here, which is encouraging. I don't know what we'd be picking up here.
Got to focus on my objective.
Okay, I tried to get out. I think that would be the same way to, like, land, but it didn't want me to. We're gonna go to the life module. I wonder the scope of, like, creatures we might see down here.
That must be the life module. Looks like a lighthouse. On the bottom of the ocean floor.
Oh, cool.
Quite the view.
See the docking bay there? Moon will fit snug as a bug. Procedure can be a bit fiddly though, so just take it slow. Pay no mind to the drone there. It's assigned to the area. Odd jobs and so on.
Uh-huh.
But try not to run into it.
This is like a much moodier, story-heavy Subnautica experience.
Docking complete. Heading inside.
Roger that.
Oh, my bad.
Back into the blue.
Is that case something we can check out here?
I'm in the airlock.
Excellent. Get that suit off and call me on the radio when you're inside.
Just gonna sit for a second. It's this is all.
Hey, take your time. Been a big day.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim.
No worries. See you inside.
Okay. This is not as bad as I expected. It's actually okay. Cozy.
And the music is so it is perfect for this because there's like this underlying layer of tension that is kind of building with the repeated like motifs, I guess you would say, but then there's some like chiller vibes on top of it, so when you're just exploring it doesn't feel like, oh my god, it's so intense, but you feel like this little subtle push through it. I don't know, it's I just feel like it's really well done. X to stand up, Y to change view. Oh, that's really neat. Okay.
Does is this right? Hey, Tim.
Finally. Okay, now the fun part. Press that button over there on the panel.
Is that the light switch?
You'll see.
I wonder if there's gameplay implications for changing those viewing angles. Like maybe there's something behind you, or you need to switch that to see something else.
New user identified. Stanley Moray, level 3 worker. Welcome aboard.
Stan, meet Mercury, the newest addition to the Unitrench family.
Ah, a talking computer.
Merc's a glorified calculator, but he'll help with the admin and the like. Just don't expect any debates on the meaning of existence or anything.
Pretty swish.
You're worth it, Stan. Only the best for Unitrench employees.
Uh-huh. Why do I think you're joking?
I'm offended, lad. Anyway, now you two are acquainted, you should have access to all the rooms.
All rooms now unlocked.
I'll give you a moment to familiarize yourself with all the luxurious facilities at your beck and call. You're welcome, by the way. I'd start with the storage room. Make sure your stuff arrived in one piece.
Let's see if I guessed right. Is it this direction? Actually don't know.
Well,
I can't check the
this
map.
is downright hospitable.
This is better than I thought. Like, significantly.
Yeah. Yeah, this'll do nicely.
I was gonna comment that we must have different definitions of luxurious.
Weather off the coast continues to be unseasonably calm. Great news for the local sailing regatta set to start tomorrow morning.
Guess this thing's my only company down here. Not having Emma around is... It's gonna take some time getting used to.
I think if there was any feedback I could give them so far, the only thing I would like to see addressed is, like the lip movements not matching the words, but I also feel like we're probably going to be behind this guy most of the time.
Damn thing's frozen shut. That could be an issue.
So it might not be an important concern, but... Would be cleaner for sure.
This looks like the storage room. All right. Emma would love some shots of the wildlife down here.
So that's the second time we're mentioning Emma. We've got 3 missions off of this. Found a camera in the life module. I should take it for a spin. Take a picture of the leatherback turtle, an octopus, and a blue shark. And then we have an orca, humpback whale, blue whale, seals, whale sharks, basking sharks. That actually answers some of the questions about what kind of creatures we might run into. All of them is the answer.
Huh. Crafting table. Had a whole training module on this thing. Raw materials go in, useful stuff comes out. Very fancy. Deactivated. Think everything made it down okay? Thank God. If something had happened to these... Well, should hang them up at some point. Without drilling any holes.
That's a submarine joke. You only understand as a professional submariner. Just saying. Okay, so is there anything we need to grab out of here? I guess not.
Assuming you've no complaints, the rest of the day's your own. Make yourself at home, get some rest. Tomorrow we get to work. Nighty-night.
Not Tim.
Let's just check this section
I
as
should
well.
probably check in with Emma.
Okay.
All right. Seems simple enough.
Free time, call Emma. So we're actually on the right track here.
Not bad, considering what I went through.
That's funny. So the right stick controls his, like, right eyebrow, left stick controls left eyebrow or side of the face. Oh, that's the one. Anything to entertain yourself down here.
Seems kind of redundant, given, you know, bottom of the ocean and all. Rather exposed. Good job I'm alone. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this
I
is
can
sick.
make this work. Oh,
Like if I was staying
hey,
underwater,
computer. They really did push the boat out.
like this would
Tim
be
said I can
pretty
pull Emma
cool.
from here. Guess I'm responsible for you guys now.
Huh.
Some classics here. Not my normal kind of read, but hey, I'm open to change. Quite the view. Who is this for? I'm the only one down here and they already bagged me.
Is that like an advert to work for them kind of thing? Almost an insult. Or a threat.
A little more complicated than a telephone, but I think we're good to go.
Hi, this is Emma. I'm not here at the moment, obviously, so do the thing after the thing.
Lost. Hi, Emma. It's Stan. I mean, it's me. Hi. I made it down okay. I know I didn't. What we said before I left. You said you needed space, right? And I needed space, so yeah, this is space. Tim set me up with a phone. Obviously, it's the number I gave you. He said the line should be fixed by now, but yeah, it's Unit Trent, so who knows? I miss us. I miss. You know what? I'm gonna let you go. Call me. Okay. You should get to bed.
So, I guess the idea is that we have temporarily, at least, split up with somebody that we were close to. Here's our log entries. They told me I need to keep a log, personal thoughts, any issues, stuff like that. Apparently it helps maintain a steady emotional baseline, as we read. I'll take their word for it. This is my second stint as a diver, my first living on the bottom. The life module is very nice. There's a television. Honestly, I don't know what to write here. I feel good, I suppose. The isolation is nice, needed, end of entry. I feel like anytime I personally have tried to journal, like my first entry is like this. Like, day was pretty good. I had some toast and now I'm here. Instant camera waterproof. This was just here in the module. Must have been left by the previous occupant, as it's definitely made for underwater photography. Still in working order. Me and Emma, we used to love taking photos. So did Pearl. We don't know who Pearl is. Maybe a daughter? Or something? It's possible. Okay.
Big day tomorrow. Let's get some shut-eye.
I'm definitely intrigued, so I'm gonna keep going. I want to see what these weird events are. I don't know if it's a supernatural thing. I have no clue, but they've set the vibe very well.
What? Where am I?
Okay.
What is this?
Holy, not what I was expecting.
This isn't right. This isn't.
There's always a lighthouse, you know? You can't swim here. Look at that! Oh my god, now we're talking. That's so cool. Oh, that is so cool. This reminds me of my first experience in VR, actually. This was at a,
What's there?
It was at a Dota 2 event, like 6 or 7 years ago. And Valve was demoing their VR headset. We played a game called The Blue. It was more of an experience, like a 5-minute experience in which a whale, like, swims past you, and, like, it's just, for a first VR experience, pretty wild. And this immediately made me think of that.
Another one. But this isn't. Looks like it was driven. This is so strange.
I don't know if this is an area that he is familiar with, or if this is even more strange because it's not.
No. Mm-mm. Not here.
Huh. What the heck? What does that mean?
What was that? First day down here and bad dreams already. Thank you very much for that, Tim. Those cars. What is wrong with you? Why can't you just let it go?
Let what go? Like the bad dream, or like are the cars signifying something we haven't learned yet? Like we called Emma, right? So I feel like she's alive. But then the part of me is thinking, well, maybe there's like a car crash involved and we lost somebody.
This'll come in handy. Should anything untoward happen?
And maybe
Good morning,
Pearl?
Stanley.
Maybe something happened to Pearl?
It is 7:32 a.m. on Tuesday, the 27th of March. I hope you have a productive day.
Is there any coffee on this wreck?
Checking. Yes, 10 kilograms of Happy Morning instant coffee remaining.
Great.
10 kilograms. Well, that'll be gone by noon.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Oh, a deal coffee maker. Wow. I love a good knife magnet. Beautiful. The plugs, so this is set somewhere on the other side of the world from where I am.
Not bad.
I guess it was the North Sea. Okay. Let's do our
Sounds
radio
like Tim's
call.
calling.
So the North Sea is between Great Britain, Denmark, Norway, Germany, and the Netherlands. Belgium and France as well. I knew
Morning,
that.
Tim.
There he is. How was the first night?
It was good. Yeah. If the whole giant oil conglomerate thing doesn't work out, Unitrench has a bright future in mattresses.
Only the best for our chosen few. Now, ready to start the day?
Raring.
Right then. Head on over to the job board to your right there. We'll post up the daily tasks each morning.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. See you out there.
See, whenever I'm playing stuff like this, I'm always thinking, okay, what are they doing to us? Like, what? Maybe like we're just gonna go and do these like jobs or missions, and then they are simply evaluating us or studying us. But it could be nothing like that too. I don't know.
All right. You seem easy enough, relatively speaking.
Okay, algae cleanup, easy. I could do that. And a small leak near the refinery, find and repair. 3 meters away, both of them, I guess. Okay, so I assume we just head out. And I also assume these tasks will get more and more impactful as we go.
You never get used to the plunge. Mike seems to be working.
Was it not?
Salt water's the toughest test bed in
cool.
nature. Everything breaks down here. It's just a question of time.
Well, there's the view at least.
Said you wanted to get away. Nowhere more away than this.
Oh, neat, okay. So this basically enters a photo mode.
Serene.
Oh, I
lose
love
myself in that
this.
blue.
Oh, I love this more.
Just keep your head on. Don't get lost.
We'll just shift this over to infinite for now. I don't even know if these are what we need to take, but now we know how to take them. What are these little
Arriving
blue
in the
dots?
Good. An invasive strain of algae's taken root. You need to weed them out.
Always fancied myself a horticulturist.
Time to flex those green fingers, then.
Not sure. So this is probably just to get us acquainted with how to navigate a little bit more.
Horrible stuff.
True, but it does produce a huge amount of O2. Never know. Might come in handy.
So does that mean I can use this to make oxygen?
What's
I
with
would
this
imagine
stuff?
yes.
I thought it preferred warmer waters.
Well, I, wouldn't know anything about that.
Very helpful, Tim. Oh, hello.
Oh. Oh, wow. Hey there.
Let me guess. Joe?
Oh, we have like a little pet seal.
Hey. Hey there, you.
He's quite the celebrity around these parts. Reckon he lost the rest of his pod a while back, poor bugger. Don't worry, he doesn't bite.
This job definitely has its perks.
If anything happens to him, I
Chlorofighter.
swear to God.
Apparently.
So we only need 15 of these, but since I'm here, I'm gonna take
Mission
everything.
accomplished.
Roger that. A job well done. Now I want to... No. Let's see.
Is that a range thing, perhaps? Oh, I can pet him!
All right. This bodes well.
We pet him. J.O.'s a veteran of these parts. Story goes he lost the rest of his pod and quickly took to the region's divers. Certainly seems interested in my comings and goings. He was GPS tagged not long after. Tim mentioned a group of Unitrench researchers jumped at the chance to track a seal like him. It's a little odd to have a wild animal follow you around like a puppy, but I can already see him growing on me. Not that I should be getting attached. Still, I'm glad to have him around. Leather bag. Oh, so from the pictures, we get a little bit of info. A room was full of lit turtle teddies and posters when I was a nipper. Each can swim 10,000 miles a year. There's a lot fewer of them than there used to be. Industrial fishing and plastic ingestion, killing them from the inside out, hurts to think about. And the seal, playful, elegant, curious, that's your average seal. Never gets old diving with these guys, especially J.O. They're endlessly entertaining and seem genuinely interested in humans whenever they encounter us. A dangerous preoccupation, honestly. Thankfully, these guys aren't endangered anymore, not since a lot of countries banned sealing, and there's far fewer of them in these waters. Oh, but there's far fewer of them in these waters than there used to be.
Nothing to fret about. Small drop in signal.
Okay, so we need to now fix the leak.
Roger.
Okay, J.O., over here, bud. Since the oxygen fills us to full...
I know this is none of my beeswax, but, did you get a hold of Emma?
No? Gave it a go, but she was... out.
Ah,
Yeah.
everything all right there?
No, Tim.
She wasn't happy with me coming down here. As environmentally minded as ever.
Well, yes, I understand. Completely. I'm just, glad she's still there for you.
Yeah, we'll see.
So if we can try to use the stick at 1 oxygen. Or maybe I have to use it. Okay, there we go to 1. Oh, what was that?
Fresh air.
Is that a fish I could grab? Oh, it's this thing.
Not letting this go to waste.
Garbage patch. Repair kits. Ah, okay. So these... Maybe these blue things...
put metal to use.
No. Maybe the blue things are supplies, but I didn't see them in that other section. Looks like maybe there's more here.
I used to own one of those.
Metal.
Could also be just signifying like schools of fish, perhaps?
Definitely a leak here, Tim. Got something pouring out of a pipe.
Yep, confirmed on our end. Runoff from the refinery. Horrible stuff.
Okay.
Not to worry. Follow the pipe there until you reach the flow control. That should stop it.
Roger.
The company's been pushing the system pretty hard of late. There's been more demand. A lot of manufacturing, consumer demand, wars, that sort of thing. Means there might be more leaks. Small ones, you know, popping up every now and again. Keep an eye out.
I see the objective marker back there, but I think that's to just find the start of it. Okay, so here's another leak. So we're not necessarily going to repair these yet. We're just going to turn off the flow and then maybe repair them. The upheaval. Man, I could just lose myself in here for hours.
Heads into a cave.
That's it. Valve should be inside.
You don't belong in here.
Let's take an oxygen here. Okay, so what happened when I tried to open this?
This might be useful.
Oh, I'm picking up stuff. Hold on. Huh. Am I not approaching it correctly? It's possible. There we go. I don't know if you noticed, but they broke the video
This
game
is
rule
like
of
a
3
sewer.
there.
Water's filthy.
Yeah, it's grimy down here. So it only shows you the instruction the first time in terms of how to turn stuff.
Hopefully that does it.
There's our mission complete for the day.
Leaks. Well, it's not repaired, but it's stopped leaking.
Excellent. The local fishies will, I'm sure, be grateful. Head on back to the life module for now.
Okay.
Don't want you overdoing it.
Oh, now what? Yeah. Yeah, now what
Tim.
exactly?
Timmy, you... Connection lost. Okay. Best head back.
What? I just want to see what this, like, green patch is. This could be... algae?
I think we're back. We're back. Sorry about
Yes,
that. Happens
it
from time
is.
to time. Now, tools. There's a crafting table in the storage room that's just been activated.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Noticed it earlier. Nice bit of kit.
Usually we'd have the starter blueprints ready to go, but we're running a bit behind. Head over and grab them, would you?
Is there an entry into this pipe? Oh, cool. Oh, it's blocked.
Fresh green algae. Useful.
Okay, so those markers that we see on the map they indicate like a region, and it's not just one thing you can pick up there, but a bunch. I don't think I'll be able to get there without taking another stick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I got to be getting my. Got to be picking these up.
I can use this.
Now, I wonder. I probably could have taken my submarine out to do this as well. But then we might have some fuel implications. I'm not sure. Find the crafting blueprints. Ayo. Okay, so we got pings on the left as well.
Somewhat excessive packaging there.
Fuel unit, okay. Well, that answers that. And these ones are just chilling right next to it. Repair kit, of which we found one, and this will have to be the breathing
crafting
tubes.
blueprint. Got them.
I imagine.
Head inside and get crafting.
Oxygen stick, yeah. Cool. We maybe could have gone a little faster there in the sub,
Back to
but
the
again,
table now. Try it out.
I'm okay with just exploring it like that. Crafting table was here. So this uses algae and plastic. Repairs use algae and metal. And this is to repair the personal submarine. Fuel is coal and plastic.
Okay. All right.
Let's make one of
Easy as
those.
that.
And then we'll make
Should
two
let
of
Tim know.
these. So plastic is the toughest thing to find, it seems. Make a few repair kits. And we'll give Tim a call. Oh, what's this?
Founded by a bunch of surfers to keep the oceans clear of plastic and the like. Good on them.
Tim, I am officially a master recycler.
Good way to reuse all the junk you may find out there. Now, we're trying to pin down where these comms glitches are coming from. Need you to check the local signals just outside. Follow your marker.
I can do that. Down now.
You didn't want me to do that, like, while I was already out there or something?
Let's go.
Okay. Now, how far is this? Oh, it's not. He did say just outside. Oh, cool. Hold on. These are leatherbacks. I guess they're marked if we need them.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's see now if that's in our checklist. Yeah, awesome. Okay, that's nice. You're not kind of guessing as to what type of turtle it is or something.
All right, getting the reports. Yep, maintenance was right. Antenna issue. Stan, need you to check on the antennas.
Is this an antenna?
Righto. Heading there now.
Locate the malfunctioning antenna. Oh, it's way out there. Looks like there's some other crafting things around, perhaps. At least that's what they looked like before. So we'll check that area before we head in next time. Again, maybe this is like, you know, it's like a few hundred meters. I don't know if it's worth it to use this submarine, but I'm enjoying the swimming as it is. LB to lock marker. Oh, nice, okay. So how do I... Okay, so this maybe... Oh, this is not malfunctioning. That's the thing. I see. That one looks like it's operating just fine. Like, they're all seem to be rotating. Let's see, there must be more. That looks okay, but there is like a white marker here.
No problems here.
Right. Interesting. Interact with the communication antenna. Oh, here we go. This is definitely the broken one. There's a steamboat. Color me intrigued. Let's take an oxygen stick here.
That's about damn time.
Always be recycling.
Huh. Certainly looks like... Well, there's an impact zone here.
Oh yeah, this is the one. Tim, I'm at the antenna. Something's definitely not right.
Right, I'll radio it in. Have a look and find out what happened.
Roger that. Looks like something ran into it. Something heavy.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. You could see it in the distance. They do a really good job with like signaling where to look, because it would be very easy to get distracted or lost in here, but...
There you are. Not looking good there, friend. Tim, found a drone. Looks like it got into the oil. Somewhere. Covered in the stuff.
That's not normal. Mind you, it has happened a few times of late. I'll mention it to the higher-ups, but they're not exactly known for their responsiveness.
Okay. Another day, another dollar.
Do you ever think about your old man?
Where's that come from?
I don't know. Old age catching up to me. Maybe it was just... Last week I was up on the rig. There were these trawlers. Remind me of me and your dad, hauling in the net out there. Good old days.
Sometimes.
What's that?
I do think of him. Sometimes.
Good. Take the rest of the day, lad. Oh, and don't forget to fill in that logbook. Important stuff, apparently. Until tomorrow, then.
Thank God for Tim, because yes, we're in solitude down here, but we have somebody to talk to, and that would be invaluable just to ensure that you don't absolutely lose it down here. Okay, so we have about 200 meters from the airlock, and we have 3 pips on the oxygen. I'm just trying to figure out roughly how many meters we can go on one tick of oxygen. So there it just hit, so about 80 meters maybe, but that's only when I started tracking.
Finally. Home sweet home.
So I'm gonna go to the airlock instead. I'll grab those other crates after.
Now that was a day.
Because that essentially saves us
Can't all be as long as that.
a
Hey,
stick.
Mark? Right?
Okay, so day 2, first day of real tasks, basic maintenance, leaks, repairs, all covered by training. Personal thoughts, it's quiet down here. When the TV's off, it's just the currents and the whir of Mercury's hard drives or whatever it has. It's nice. Coming back here was a good decision.
Fine. Keep your secrets.
So now we can do whatever we want.
Pretty detailed. Area seems well mapped. What have we got?
It seems like the fridge is still frozen shut.
Hey.
Not ideal.
It's that seal again. Joe? Hey, Joe!
What's in here?
Now, where is one supposed to empty this?
It probably just ejects, right? Keep our plants alive. Once a day, hopefully, is enough. I kill most of my real plants unintentionally. Okay, yeah, it is a kid. Oh no, this could be bad. I'm thinking worst case scenario here, right? Because we didn't ask about the kid or anything, so I feel like something happened to the kid, and that's obviously caused tension, and then they've since split. Okay. Cool.
Oh, no. No. Not again.
I'm getting like Alan Wake vibes too.
I don't recognize this place. Jellyfish.
Look at this, man. Now, in case you're wondering, I believe there's an accessibility setting for like the sway that's happening here. You could turn that off, but personally I like it because it gives us a bit of a sense of
My head.
unease.
Ah. That sound. I don't like this. No.
Whoa. Man, what does it mean? What does it mean? Okay, wow. I can't believe I've been in here for an hour and it feels like 20 minutes.
Again. Oh, what is it with these? Oh, my head. Jeez.
All right. So, I'll tell you what.
Enough.
I only wanted to
Could've
show
been
you like a
something
little bit.
soon.
I don't want to venture into spoiler territory if this is something you're going to check out yourself. But if you like these narrative, heavy story exploration games, you're going to love this. Like this, the vibe here is immaculate, in my opinion. There is some light crafting, some light puzzle work. We haven't really gotten into a puzzle situation yet, but you can see how the crafting works. Basically collect ingredients and then make the thing. Pretty straightforward. But what I'm most intrigued about, obviously, is the story and what's going on with the wife and potentially the kid and what's happening with these dreams. Who knows? I would love to know. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I'll have links down below for you to check this out. Please do so. And I hope you enjoyed this look at Under the Waves. We'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.